beautiful experience. In fact, I would say it would be one of the greatest wildlife experiences I've ever had in my life. I'm a big target, mate. You know, when you get to be the greatest wildlife warrior that's walking on Earth, mate, you've got to take the good with the bad. The grandest, the biggest, the most sensational mammals on the face of the Earth. What a sensational way to end this epic wildlife adventure in Antarctica.
Welcome back as we chronicle the life of wildlife warrior Steve Irwin. Steve, by 1970, the family home is almost at bursting point. The house is overflowing with sick and orphaned animals. Your dad's collection of snakes alone is quickly outgrowing the whole house. So your parents do what they have wanted to do for years, and that is to open a wildlife sanctuary here in Queensland. At your new home, you're taught how to handle snakes, and at 9, you straddle and restrain your very first freshwater crocodile. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I sure do. It was absolutely exhilarating. I think that was a turning point in my life, yeah. I've been jumping on them ever since.
Ever since. Yeah. Well, you spend the next 14 years honing these unusual skills that will one day lead you to becoming the crocodile hunter. At 23, you begin working for the East Coast Crocodile Management Program, and with only a net trap, a little tinny, and your dog Chili, you catch and relocate protected crocs that are threatening communities. Your tales of close shaves are so unbelievable that your dad sends you a camera to capture it all on video, even the near-miss blunders.
Oh. And he hadn't secured, although he got this crocodile back to camp, ready to put into a crate, she was still in the trap. But she hadn't been secured. Her mouth hadn't been secured. So while he's getting the transport crate ready, he let this croc out of the trap and she was just sitting there. So he goes in the box.
Thanks a lot. What that crocodile did to me, Suey.
That's Cookie.
Dad always said he'd get bitten. Just wait and see.
It's cane farmer Steve Acanero and National Parks Rangers Barry and Shelley Lyon.
How are you? I'm great. Gee, Paul's out of the north.
And Steve, as you just mentioned, that your dad said that one day he was going to get bitten, and he was right.
Oh, he was... Bob and Steve wandered up to our place one day and strolled into the kitchen for a cup of tea. I said, we'd like to catch crocodiles down to your place. The old boy looked at me across the table. He said, yeah, right, as long as we can come and watch. These fellas are going to get taken for sure.
And it was a nasty bite, that too, wasn't it?
Well, it got infected and it was starting to ooze and bubble. We couldn't drag him away. We said, look, come to the hospital with us. We'll run you in. No, he said, if a croc gets caught in the trap while I'm away, it'll drown. So he put the crocodile's welfare before his own health.
Because Barry, I mean, it's typical of Steve Irwin, isn't it? He's more concerned with animals than his own welfare.
That's right, Mike. There's no one works harder with protecting crocodiles or, managing them than Steve. He loves them with a passion. And a classic example is catching a rogue croc, or not really a rogue croc, but a nuisance crocodile on Cape York that was scaring fishermen. And normally what happens is that crocodile's caught and relocated, and that creates dramas with the family structure in the waterhole with the crocs. It's a bit of a scene. So Steve and I had long talked about an alternative of trying to make the crocodile wary of people. So this was an ideal opportunity, and just before the break of the wet season in December 1996, Steve led a team up. We went over to give him a hand, and we trapped this croc we called Old Faithful, and kept him overnight, very carefully harassed him, and the following day we released him back into the waterhole where he belonged. And the whole operation was totally effective, and Old Faithful still lives there. People can go fishing. He doesn't threaten them. They don't threaten him.
And you actually caught him deliberately, antagonised him overnight.
Antagonised him,
to make him wary of humans.
Yeah, taught him the power of people. You know, we restrained him and then, you know, went round him with spotlights, and he got well and truly scared, and then just let him go the next morning.
And he's been there ever since?
Yeah, and without a problem too, hey, Barry? Like, not hassling the tourists or anything, yeah.
Look, people see him and they love to see him. A lot of them know the story. But I guess the great thing is this is Steve's ultimate goal, to show that people and crocodiles can coexist.
Yeah. And Shelley, you wholeheartedly agree with that?
Oh,
Well, she was hanging off him, mate. She was right on there. You bet.
oh, I get in there.
And we caught that 16-footer, like, you had to go and get your mates. It cost me 3 cartons, I might add.
Did it really?
That's cane farmer language.
Yeah, put him in a boat and he sank a 12-foot boat. So Steve tied 3 boats together so he wouldn't sink as we took him up the creek. It was only about an inch freeboard and Steve's over the top with a knife. One of the other fellas, I wish he wouldn't have asked, he said, oh, you're going to cut the boat loose in case we go to sink. He said, oh, no. He said, I've got to cut the croc loose. You fellas fend for yourselves.
Guys, thanks for coming in. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hey? Thanks.
Right,
Yeah, what a big trip for you.